I used to talk to my kids about this, when they were young teenagers, but we don't always notice, or we don't always know who is noticing, I guess, us, but we don't always know who's watching us. And so it could be a child in the back of the room, a teenager in the hallway, whatever. You don't always know who is watching. And so it's important, the small things that we do, good or bad, are noticed and can have a huge impact, can even alter the course of somebody's life, a child that you have a major impact on. And so, Brother Booker and I recently, we were riding in the car and we were talking about, he was talking about a camping trip years and years ago. He was a kid with Brother Bo and I think their family or something. And he was saying some of the things that just had a huge impact on him that he's pretty certain Brother Bo would not even remember at all. And I was relating, I was actually much older. I was in my 20s, early 20s, and I had an opportunity to ride a fairly long drive from the airport with Brother Ballestero, Marty Ballestero. And just the conversation that we had, I asked him some questions, and it was so neat. And I don't know if he even would remember, but it made such an impact on me, and so I think, and it was both of those examples are positive examples. Yeah. And so it just goes to show, I think, that sometimes you don't realize the impression that you're making.
Oh, man.
And so to be conscious of that,
So true. And I feel almost with kids, it's greater.
Yes.
Because they're in their molding stage of life.
Right. And
so they're seeing, they're watching, and they're trying to copy and become like some of those people. So funny story. Is it? I mean, it starts even with little babies, little kids, 1 or 2 years old. And funny story about that is we have a little baby in our church. I don't know if he's 1 or 2 or something. Mm-hmm. And the mom came up to me and was saying, "My son is clapping just like you now at our home." I'm like, wow. Really? And she described how he was clapping. I mean, I didn't realize I clapped like that. I'm like, and he's like 1 year old. And she said, "Yeah, when he's at home, we're listening to music. He's over there clapping his hands like you." Awesome. And I'm like, oh my word, that's hilarious. And so, I mean, even the youngest of kids can notice things you do that you don't even realize you do. And so
we hope it's good.
Yeah, it's like so. It's being aware, that people watch how you act and
well, and I'll tell you, this was a little bit of a wake up call for me. But this has been about maybe 2 years ago. There was a boy in our Sunday school that now he does have some issues that are kind of medically related, I guess. Yeah. That we could use as a little bit of an excuse or reason, but wasn't well behaved. Just put it that way in Sunday school, and had to be taken out a lot. Yeah. And I actually talked to his mom, and we had like a little system that we would use and see, okay, let's see how long he can last. Yeah. And then sometimes we'd take him out and he wasn't like in trouble, quote unquote. But I would tell him, "You're not in trouble. this is about as much as you can take. So we're going to go, we're going to go to mom." And so anyway, I worked with him a little bit, but it was funny. She told me that they went to the barber, and he doesn't, or at the time, he does now better, but he didn't talk very well at all. Like, he didn't talk hardly at all. He just didn't talk. But when he did, he was very difficult to understand. And his mom even, it was like, she understood him obviously the best, but it was just very few words. But they went to the barber, and he sat in the chair and everything, and he was saying something to the barber, and she was like, What are you saying? And he wanted his hair cut like Brother Baker's.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh man,
that makes you feel good.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay,
that's cool. That's cool.
This kid is always naughty and stuff, but he's got a heart and he notices,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.